Hi everyone, Maxine here, Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today, what I have in front of me is a piece of self-designed paper that I had a video on this some time ago. It was actually a full sheet. Which way was it cut? This way. It was a full sheet using 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and on the it was one-sided, as you can see. So on the white side I did this. So I used stamps and some sprays, some ink and stuff, and kind of made my own designer paper. So that was a lot of fun, and I love how this turned out. So now we're going to actually use it. Okay, so what we want to do is, this is roughly 12 by 5 or 6, right in there somewhere. You could make these any sizes, but that's what I'm starting with. If you want to make something that's smaller, you're just going to have to adjust. So what we want to do is, on the left side, we want to make the first fold at 4 5/8 about. I don't think it has to be, precise, but as close as you can do. So the first one is at 4 5/8, and the second one coming over this way is 9 5/16. Now, using a scoreboard probably would be a really good idea. Or you can just measure it out on your grid mat, and figure it out that way. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I want this one, I want this to show the most. So you want you want to have facing you what you want to show the least. That makes sense. So, and then you want to just, where the fold is here, you match it up to that point and bring this straight down, and then fold it. And this side, you want to do the same thing. Bring that down right at that, fold, and then bring it straight down. And then we want to, if you don't do it right, then this doesn't fold over very well. So might have to fiddle with that a little bit. It's a little bit difficult when you're using scrapbook paper, because it's a little heavier. But you're going to want scrapbook paper. You want that weight, or cardstock. Okay? So that's what we have, is folded down, and then the shorter end folds in first, and then the longer end folds in after it. And this is what you end up with. Isn't that fun? So you have a pocket and a pocket. And if you glued this down on 3 sides, you would have a pocket either here or here. So, isn't that fun? All right, so let's try it again. So the first fold is 4 5/8. At least I believe that's what it is. You guys know I'm not real good with odd measurements on the ruler. I'm pretty good with your standard measurements, but when you get to these odd ones, I am not brilliant with that. Okay, so I had little marks on my grid that for where it's supposed to fold. So first one, 4 5/8. The second one, 9 5/16. You could use your scoreboard to make those if you want. And then you just take the top of where this fold is and then bring this right along next to it, not right on it. If you do it right on it, it won't fold over well. So you have to come in just a hair, really. Again, where the fold is, you want to fold in, and it would help if you could see where your fold is. Come in alongside of it just a hair from where that fold is. Otherwise, like I said, it's not going to fold over well if that is right on the fold. If that makes sense. So, just like that. Isn't that fun? So, I'm going to get some glue, and I'm going to glue down these flaps. Okay, just like that. And then we just want to do across the bottom here. Two across the bottom. And then up this side right here. Okay, so fold that in, and then that glues along the bottom there, and fold this one in, and that glues along the bottom and up this little side right here. So there you have it. Now I like to round the corners. You don't need to, you don't have to, but I don't know. I think it looks a little bit better with the rounded corners. What do you think? So anyway, that is it. So let's do this one. Now I don't like these guys here, so I'm gonna do something with that. So I'm gonna fold down this flap. Okay, yeah, you want to make sure that's glued down really well, because otherwise it might come back to cause issues later. This glue seems to be having some kind of problem. These are kind of like a foil, I guess. And yeah, the glue's kind of having an issue with that. So I'm going to get out my little book here, Oregon Off the Beaten Path, and we're going to pick. I like using this because I don't have to worry about what is written. And it has this really nice patina. It's an older book, of course. It's kind of falling apart. But I like using you know, old travel books or cookbooks or, you know, or foreign language, I guess. Although, you know, I do have a book that's in French. I don't know what it says, but, you know, it could be that someone that has my journal knows French, and, you know, so that's kind of iffy on that one. But, you know, if you're using, oh, it's not quite long, wide enough, so I need another page. If you're using, don't need a whole lot though. If you're using you know, a travel book or a cookbook or something like that, then you're not going to be, then you don't have to worry about what it says, period. So I think that's a good thing. Because, you know, there's enough trouble without worrying about what a book is saying or what might be written on a book. You know what I mean? So I'll lap that over really good. So where does that need to cut? Out there. Oops. Yeah, there's plenty of problems without worrying about what might be written on a page of an old book. You know what I mean? So take that off. All right, so we wanted to go this way with it. And so I am going to tack down this part. This glue is almost at its end. It's funny. I'm really surprised how long it lasted. I thought, oh gee, that's an awful small bottle. I don't know. It's fairly cheap. I get it from Amazon, and I don't know, what's like $3 or $4, something like that. I have it on a auto ship, and yeah, I thought, oh gee, that's not gonna last very long, but actually it has. It has been surprising how long it has lasted. So it's not bad glue either. You know, it's certainly not as expensive as art glitter or one of those types, you know. I have seen people use like white or clear Elmer's glue. I don't know. That glue is kind of wet, you know what I mean? And it could make your paper buckle and stuff because it's a very wet glue. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I kind of stay away from glues that are really wet for that reason. Okay, so we want to glue along the bottom here. Along that side, and then come over here, glue along this side, and then come up to the fold, right along here, and then right up to this fold right here. I don't put glue in this middle. That's kind of overkill, I think. Like that. I hate it when glue leaks out. Well, it just seems wasteful to me for one thing, and for another thing, it kind of messes up my project sometimes when you got glue leaking out, and then, you know, your fingers are dirty and you smooth it out, and then you've got, and then, you know, you've discolored your paper, and on and on. So, round those. Okay, so, I like that. I like that a lot. And it's nice and big. Where's my ruler? Oh, let me, well, I don't know if this one is going to be any worse than my metal one as far as glare. So, anyway, the opening here is about, well, it's about 4 4 1/4 inches. So that's a good opening for, you know, a larger tag or journaling card or something like that. And you can put 2 of them in here. So yeah, that is awesome. All right, now, now, oh, don't that's horrible. I take that back. You did not hear that. Oh. Jeez. Ugh. Okay, so I want to. Oh, but what do I want? I want to, but I don't know what I want. I think gold would work for this. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see what's happening here. What's happening? Which one did I look at? Oh, that one, of course. It's clear at the bottom. Okay. Well, I haven't even opened this one yet. It's not easy. There we go. All right. So, yeah. Oh, I like that. So that is cute. I think that's cute. I think that works. Except that I think that will work even better. Right? Okay, so I'm going to, if I can get these to line up, that fits just right in the middle of that just perfectly. Okay, so here's my fabric fix. And, oops, I wonder which way. I guess it doesn't matter. If you can't tell right away which is the front and which is the back, I don't think it matters. That's just my opinion. If it's not obvious, if you gotta sit there and get your reading glasses on and you know, study the front and study the back to try and figure out which way it's supposed to go, well, you know, if you've got to do all that, then I seriously don't think it matters. Okay. I have come to that conclusion anyway after doing that many times. And then, you know, one day I thought, well, this is silly. If it's taking me this long to intently look at it to figure out which is the front and which is the back, nobody else is ever going to notice. So, anyway, that is what I have decided. Okay, so I like that. And I had these little guys that I made. Which one did I want to use? This one. So I had these little guys that I made. I've actually made a whole bunch of them. I'll show you. really quick. Maybe really quick. And then that one's has a dangle on it, and that one has a dangle on it. And I made these little dangles too. But these are just discs. I used, I think it's a 2-inch round punch, and just punched this out on, gee, what kind of paper did I use? You know, I think I used watercolor paper, not good stuff by any means. So it is a little thicker than typical paper. It's more like a you know, a pretty heavy cardstock, I think. And then I inked it front and back, and then I just, you know, started putting ephemera on it just from what's floating around on my desk and that kind of thing, and then punched a hole so I could add the little dangles to it. So I thought that would be fun to put on journal pages or something like this. I thought, you know, that's really cute. Now, what do we want to do though? Do we want to glue that down? Or would it be better if we had a really pretty paper clip and did that? Or I need to get one of my smaller paper clips. It seems I have an overabundance of big ones when I want small ones, and I have an overabundance of small ones when I want big ones. So we could do that, or we could do a hidden paper clip and put it on that way. What do you think? I think a hidden paper clip might be fun. So, and it's a good way to use scraps. I have, look at this. That is a file folder. And I don't know what's wrong with my punch. I heard somewhere that you can sharpen those with foil. Is that true? I have to give that a try. Okay, so you want to put the smaller end on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and ink this while I can. So I'm going to put the smaller on towards the inside and just glue that on like that. Yep. And I want this coming to the side for this one particularly. So I want that on the side. So if you make these in advance and you put the paper clip here, well, you're stuck with it, right? But if you wait, make these up and just wait until you're wanting to put them in a journal, then you have choices, you know? You can do several different things. But if you decide to do a hidden paper clip, you can position that paper clip to where it's going to work for what you want to do. So, yeah, it's nice to have, you know, this itself already done, and then wait to finish it until you're doing a journal and you have options. Options are a good thing. So we just slip that right on there like that. Oh, I like that. What do you think? So you can put this in a journal. You can glue 3 sides and have a pocket here or a pocket back here or a pocket here. You have 2 pockets here for something. So let's get out. Let's get out some tags. Let's see. I have a ton of tags, I'll tell you. Absolute ton of tags. Except that they all have a lot of stuff on them. Oh, that has stuff. Well, maybe that'll work. So, I mean, I wouldn't use this tag with this, you know, double pocket, but you see, I mean, this is a pretty wide tag. Most of my tags are. This one is 3 3/4 inches. So, and then I have another one here. This is one of our fabric covered tags that we did. And that slips in right there. Now that goes really well with this. I like that. This one, not so much, but you get what I mean. You know, you could do that, or you could load these pockets up with anything, you know, journaling card, you know, all kinds of stuff. Maybe you want to make one of those little notebook things and slip in there. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff because this is pretty good size, so it'll fit things. All right, so now we have this one. What are we gonna do? So I do have this that I pulled out because I thought it would go well. And, you know, this one we could just use a paper clip with. I want to give this a ink. Oh, you know, if you're going to ink and stuff, it's probably best if you do that before you glue these down. I always forget about that, but yeah, you want to ink this. It's better if you do it before you glue this all down. So, you get ink everywhere when I try and do it later. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? Aha, that's perfect. Oops. All right. Oops. I hope everybody's well. Having fun crafting, making something, creating. It's always, well, this is my happy place. I could sit here for hours. Unfortunately, my back has other ideas these days. I used to be able to sit here for a long time, but yeah, my back has gotten other ideas lately. So, I mean, that's a good color. I'm not sure about the design, but what else do we have? Anything we could do? We could do that. That works, huh? Can you see that? I wonder if you can see that. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Oh my goodness. Oh my heavenly days. Okay, what else do we got? Yeah, I don't mind that. In fact, I've been trying to find a place for that, actually. You could always put something in there and glue it in like that so it looks like it's in there. Or a ticket like that. That would be kind of fun. It kind of goes with my theme. I don't know if you probably can't see what that says. It says, and so the adventure begins, because of the balloons and stuff. This way. That's probably too big. Anything else we might want to do? I feel like I want something else, but I don't know what. And it's got to be, you know, the right colors. Okay, wait a minute here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. But I'm gonna have to get rid of the bottom of this cage. I don't want that showing. So, right like that. Yeah. Okay. And we'll tear that right there. I'm gonna run ink over this. And I don't know if I inked this or not. Kind of looks like I did, but I'm not sure. It could be. Okay. So, I want to glue this onto here first. So let's move that out of the way. Oh, let's get this guy down. In fact, I think I will stagger this. Come on. Yeah, we're almost done. Like I said, I can't believe how long that's lasted. It's very odd. Very odd. Maybe the little crafting elves come in the middle of the night and fill it back up. Do you suppose? I tell you, I go through art glitter glue a lot quicker than I have this. Yeah, I think the little crafting elves come along in the middle of the night. And I know they add to my ephemera because I am just drowning in ephemera, and I don't know where half of it's come from. So, yeah, I think the little crafting elves thought I needed some more. I have no idea what to do with it. Okay. I have to put a gate across the doorway of this room so the cats don't come in here at night and muck about. There we go. Oh. And then we will take this and just pin it. Paper clip that, like so. What do you think? Do we need any lace or anything on here? I don't know, do we? Do we? Do we? Do. Oh, I wonder if we could have a sentiment on here. Once upon a dream. This paper that I made, I think that's a dream. I'd like to put it in my Etsy shop because I thought other people would really enjoy it too, but I couldn't because I used, you know, other people's stamps and stuff, and I guess that's a bad thing. You can't use other people's stamps and then sell it, you know, as a digital masterboard or whatever. I don't know. Seems all kind of silly to me because I bought the stamps. I should be able to do what I want with them, but, you know. So I couldn't share it, but I really wanted to because I really loved how that turned out, and I think other people would like it too. I have a couple masterboards on my Etsy shop. They are made with what's the word? Copyright free elements. There's this one gal I've been watching on YouTube that actually makes her own stamps by carving them out from this, well, it's kind of like this material, I guess. It's kind of a really dense foam, and she carves them. And actually they're pretty nice. I mean, she's done like wildflowers and things like that. It's actually pretty interesting. I haven't watched her video specifically where she shows how she does this because, well, to be honest, I don't want to be I don't want to be influenced to run out and buy yet something else. You know, I just don't want to. And I know if I watch her video that I am going to get, oh, I want to be able to do that. And I'm going to run out and I'm going to buy all the things. I mean, it's not just that dense foam, but you know, there's tools and stuff like that, you know, and I don't want to run out and buy more stuff. I just don't want to do it, and I know if I watch her I'm gonna do that, and yeah, I just don't want to. So I've done that so many times. I'll watch a YouTuber and they're doing something and I think, oh my goodness, you know, in fact, I did it just this morning. Oh my God. I was watching, actually, it was a gal that was doing some sketches, you know, kind of loose sketches, and then she she was doing it on, oh geez, some paper she got at the thrift shop. I think it was business card paper that you run through a printer, and it has like, I don't know, 10 business cards or something like that on it. Anyway, she you know, they're perforated all around. So anyway, she took all these business card size paper, and they're like a cardstock. And so she inked around them and all that, and then she just started doodling, doing sketches of wildflowers. And she mentioned the book that she got a lot of her inspiration from, and I was off and running. Like, I need another book. It's not a book to tear up or anything like that. It's a book to actually, use for inspiration. I thought, well, that would be nice, because when I do watercolor, I like to do florals mostly. And so, it would serve for that purpose too, as well as giving me an idea or inspiration on a specific type of flower or what have you. But yeah, I did a quick search on the internet and found someone. I think it was Seattle Goodwill. I had a copy of the book, so it was a little bit cheaper than buying a new one, but it was still $12. And then you have shipping on top of that. So, it was like, oh, jeez. Here I go again. So, yeah, I try to avoid watching people that are going to force me to go buy something. And I watched this one lady on, makeup and skincare and things like that. And, she does the same thing. She shows you the things she's used and what she likes and what she doesn't like. And, oh boy. I'm off and running. I got so much makeup now, I wouldn't have to buy makeup for 2 lifetimes. It's ridiculous. And I gotta find a place to put all this stuff. And, it's just nuts. But I learned a lot from watching, like that, because I don't know. I mean, do you have girlfriends that you sit around and you talk about makeup and skincare and what you like and what you don't like, and all that kind of stuff, and what one thing does and what another thing does, and what hyaluronic acid is for? And to me, something that has the word acid in it is probably not a good thing to put on my face, but actually it is. It's something that's actually very, very good for you to put on your face. Who knew, But, if it has the word acid in it, I, would not think so. But I don't know. Do you have girlfriends that you learn this stuff from? Because I never have. I never have. I mean, yes, I've had girlfriends, lady friends, whatever, but I don't know. We've never sat around and talked about makeup and skincare and stuff. So, yeah. We usually talked about boys. Anyway, there we go. Aren't those adorable? I think they are, if I do say so myself. I think those are adorable. I love it. I love these. I'll probably end up hoarding them. I will never find a journal that's just right for these. But yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little project. I'm sure it's been done and done and done some more. But anyway, this is my take on it. So thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe and share. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you're working on, or whether you enjoyed this project, or if it's something that you'll probably make. Um, and until next time, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.